Okay, we're going to take a quick look at Tamworth Race 2 on Monday. Some potential good value to be had in this race. So we're going to nibble at two different runners at very big odds to potentially overturn the favourite. The favourite looks a one to beat, but it's very short. And these two rate near the top at very big odds. So the favourite in the race is the number 9, Calgary Power, for the Chris Lees yard. Comes through a deceivingly strong race, drops in class, second career start, natural improver, looks one to beat. But the 15 and the 16, Little Surprise and Another Pod. Little Surprise was engaged in race 1 at Canamble on Sunday, through the rider on the way to the gates, late scratching. It'll be interesting to see if they go round here on Monday at Tamworth. The other one, Another Pod, is having its second career start into this. 3 kilo claimer Millie Thompson up, gets in with 53.5. Okay, so as I said, Calgary Power's a favourite 1.70, but these two, Little Surprise 41.0, 7.25, and Another Pod 71.0 and 11.5. You can nibble at both of these on an each way basis. Little Surprise and Another Pod. That's Another Pod and Little Surprise. Anyway, let's go and take a quick look at them. We'll run down to Little Surprise first. Likely to be run at a moderate tempo, this 1,000 metre 27k maiden. Little Surprise, well bred by Outreach. The son of Exceed and Excel, who only started once when he finished second in the Canonbury. Gets his fair share of good runners. Out of an eavesdropper mare, good speed injected bottom half, underrated broodmare sire, eavesdropper, close relation to AP Indy. This second to Miss Rebel, with now Voyager back in third, was a good effort. The form coming out of that stacked up. The horse that won the trial, Miss Rebel, came out and won on the 7th of October at Muswellbrook after being beaten by Speedy One first up. And the third horse home came out and won its next trial, beaten 5.1 mind you, 3.4 off Little Surprise, came out and won a trial at Muswellbrook and then was second to Taormina Sailor in a strong maiden at Dubbo, beaten 0.7. So that puts Little Surprise a couple of lengths above the par level here through that trial, to suggest that this 41.0 and 11 is a big price. If you can forgive it for that first up failure, and give it one more chance, you could run a big race here. If it gets an apprentice jockey with weight relief, that will be a bonus as well. The other one, as I said, is Another Pod. Deceivingly well bred by Magna Grecia, the top class son of Invincible Spirit out of a Lord Kenaloa mare. Excellent speed injected bottom half of the pedigree as well. So good speed on speed pedigree that's pretty well hidden. This second at Tamworth to Fan Harder, Hanoverian back in third, was a good effort. The horse that won that trial, Fan Harder, well bred, they put a margin on third, failed on debut, forgive that run, nibbled at 21 into 16. But yeah, this effort behind, so let me bring it up, Fan Harder, seemingly well bred by Calix. As I said, deceivingly well bred by Calix. Just have a look at the dam line quickly. Yeah, the good son of Kingman out of the Statue of Liberty mare, good speed injected bottom half, second down by Danehill. Yeah, so that's a nice pedigree. So the winner of that trial, just let me go back to it. Yeah, the winner of the trial, Fan Harder, well bred, come out and won on debut at Muswellbrook. Third home, beaten a decent margin, the Reliable Man, 4-year-old, beaten 2.3. And if we just go and pick them up in that trial, so this is Another Pod back here on the outside. The eventual winner, Fan Harder, came out and won on debut, 3 deep on the front end.
corner, 350 metres left to travel, and Fan Harder on the outside being joined with Katori.
This is Fan Harder. This is another pod. They draw away together.
On the track is another pod, and saving ground
just as good as each other through the line.
Right across the track.
Another pod runs about a bit, suggesting there's scope for plenty more. But if this one comes out and wins at Muscle Brook on debut, there's a lot to suggest we can forgive the first up failure of another pod who's well bred.
And they drive the line. It's going to be Fan Harder that wins by a half.
And they're going to bet us what? 70 to 1. Okay, that looks a big price about another pod. As I said, the favourite in the race, Calgary Power, looks above the tag clearly and is one to beat. But at the 1.7, considering the prices, they're going to bet us about little surprise, 41, 7.25, which threw the rider on the way to the gates at Canamble on Sunday. And another pod, 71.0 and 11.5. Yeah, well placed. So you can nibble at both of those on an each way basis to potentially overturn the favourite. The place angle, sensational value on both of them. Thanks.